Hey, good morning, everybody. Dr. Rafich here from Vet Triage. It's 9:55 a.m. Pacific Time, July 23rd. We are back for another live stream. So let's talk about pet birthdays. So in the human medical field, obviously birthdays matter, and when you let's say your doctor calls in a prescription, or they have you fill out your forms for your medical records, your birthday is always included, right? So month, day, and year. For animals, it's so interesting because we don't require that information. Most of the time, the way we handle birthdays on the veterinary side is to say how old the pet is, and then just count backwards and roughly, you know, that many days, weeks, months, years ago, on this day, that was your birthday, and that's how we do it. So if you have a 5-year-old dog who you just adopted, and you take him to the vet, and they're like, when's your dog's birthday, which they would never ask, but if they said it's 5 years old and today's July 23rd, 2024, then you'd say, okay, the dog's birthday is July 23rd and what 2020 or 2019 rather. That's it. They would just count backwards from it. Now, conventionally speaking, if we needed a birthday, we typically would make it January 1st of that year. So if your dog was 4 years old today, we would maybe say that, okay, the birthday for that dog is January 1st of 2020, let's say, right? So so you'd either subtract from you either count backwards from how old they are today, and that is their birthday on that same day, or you just assume it's January 1st and you start counting from there. And that's really for that's for laziness. It's just easier for us to do it that way, So that's how we handle birthdays for the most part. The DOB is not that big of a deal on the animal side, because the reality is we don't know when they were born. If you, unless you bred the dog yourself, or cats, but dogs are always more common and all that. So unless you bred the dog yourself, or the dog came from a breeder, then you're not going to know when your dog was born. Just you acquire your dog. Maybe somebody there was an accidental pregnancy, and they didn't keep track of the day of birth for those dogs, or the dog was a stray, found in the street, or was relinquished by somebody, or whatever. We just don't know the answer. No one keeps track of it. It's not that important. So, and also dogs don't have they don't have a birth certificate necessarily. They don't have a driver license. They don't have a passport. There's no legal documentation for this stuff. I'm sure there are cool, cute dog documents you can purchase online to celebrate your dog's birthday and all that stuff. But from the dog's point of view, they don't care. They don't care. Dogs don't have a sense of time the way humans have a sense of time. They don't think about the future in terms of long term. Short term, sure, they have to figure out their next meal. They got to figure out where to get water and shelter, all that stuff. But in the long term, they don't plan ahead like humans plan ahead. They don't recognize future like we do, and so they don't know what their longevity is. They have no idea how long they're supposed to live. They just go, and every day is a new day, and that's how they operate. So details like birthdays are just not something that they certainly have no use for. They don't care about. They're not even aware of it, and that's a human thing. So yeah, that's what I would. That's it for this discussion. Is pretty weird, random topic, but hey, that's what we do, And thanks for those who watch on the playback on the channel. Thanks for all the support. So far, I think we've had 3 audience members, the most at one time during a live stream. So that's exciting. And we do get an okay number of views in the playback. Hopefully the audience will keep growing. So that's where we stand today, folks. You guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.